Okay, guys, I totally changed my mind and I'm recording this. So if you're listening back to the recording, because these are all things I actually thought about yesterday that I wanted to share with all of y'all. But so first of all, I have been thinking about this for a couple of months and I've been wanting to come up with a team name. And I came up with one. It is called Team Inside Out. And I'm going to explain to you why I named it that. First of all, I'll tell you that my business didn't really start taking off until I started really digging into personal development and really working on myself harder than I was working on anything else. So I truly believe, and I think this bleeds out into any part of my life. Y'all know that I've dealt with just body image and eating disorders for my whole life, and I've been in my recovery process for over 6 years. But really, I didn't start to change as a person until I started working on the inside of me. Really, really hard about 6.5 years ago. Before. It was before Scott and I were together, so maybe 7 years ago. But anyway, so my philosophy seriously with fitness, with health, with life, with your marriage, with your motherhood, with your relationships, with your coworkers, with your friendships, I just really believe that it all starts with your inside. And if it's like if you don't work on that part of it, then nothing else is going to go. And I'll say that it just takes time though. So that is why it's called, my team is Team Inside Out. So I'm really excited, and it's I actually hashtagged it on one of my pictures this morning. But I want to share all this with y'all because it's taken me, I've shared this before, but I have moved pretty slow in the business. And we all have our own pace. But I'll tell you that 2 years ago, I would have never been thinking that, I'm going to one day have my own team name. I wasn't even thinking that, okay? But I'm sharing this with y'all because you will get to a point where you're ready to do that, where you have coaches under you that you're coaching, and you're ready to do that. You're ready to have your own whatever it is that you want to do at that time, your own name. So my point is, really, I want everyone just to take ownership in your business. You get to, honestly, okay, Beachbody gives us tools, and we have guidelines to follow and scripts and training in the back office. But if there's something that you want to do, if there's a certain challenge group that you want to run, or if there's a certain thing you want to do to grow your business, do it. Don't ask permission from anyone. You don't have to. So I think that a lot of times, and Trina's made this analogy, but we pay $120 a month with your Shakeology and with your business fees overhead for your own business. Okay. So I think sometimes it's so easy to discount that and think, if I don't pay much for it, it's not like it's a brick and mortar business. But if you treat it like that, then it'll pay you out in the long run that way, and I'm not sure if some of you newer coaches have heard that analogy, but it's very true. And so seriously, just take ownership, and it's okay to write your own playbook. Obviously, stick to what Beachbody says, the 3 vital behaviors. We always want to be doing that. But, I encourage you to just just work on branding yourself. And for me, that's taken a while to kind of find out, okay, what is my brand? What is my niche? Who do I want to reach out to? And I think that it's different for everybody. So what I wanted to share is a little bit, when you listen to Team Rockstar Fit Zoom, you'll hear Jody's story. So I'm not going to talk a whole lot about her, but I do want to talk a little bit about Crystal. Crystal Boyle is, she just achieved 3-star yesterday. Y'all probably saw me give her a shout out. But she's been a coach for probably a year and a half. She's got 3 boys. You probably, some of you are friends with her. You might follow her. But I want to explain just when she started, okay, it really hit me yesterday because she's been very successful in a short amount of time. So she's one of the coaches that has moved a little bit faster in the business. You know, where I was saying a second ago, I shared I've moved a little bit slower. So my point is everyone moves at their own pace. Okay. But here's what I really noticed yesterday. When, first of all, when Crystal started, her upline coach is not active really in the business. So Sharon and I really, helped her a lot in the beginning getting going. But here's the thing. Crystal so I've been in contact with her, and she used to live here in town, so I've known her for a while. But so Crystal did a 10-day challenge. She got amazing results with Shakeology. She did T25 after having her 3rd son, got amazing results, and was truly on fire because of the results that she got, okay? Nothing else. She did not do anything special. She was not a fit pro. She was a stay-at-home mom of 3 kids. And pretty soon after she started coaching, no, I think it was right about when she started, they actually were in the process of moving. So again, there's never a good opportunity to get started in anything or to dig into anything that you want to do. Okay. But my point is, she was on fire for the products. And the second thing is, she did not ask permission. She just ran with it. She didn't even do any kind of training right off the bat. Okay. Other than she did do Rock the Basics later on, but that was later on. So my point is, if you are talking to someone about coaching and they're getting amazing results, and just get them going. Just get them going. Don't worry about training. Seriously, I really think that the best coaches in this business that I have followed, and you know, I've followed a lot of these top coaches, they're products of the product. They get excited, they get results, and they kind of learn everything on the way, you know? Like Melanie Mitro was that way. She did Insanity, you know, and I think it was like a copy she borrowed from someone or something like that. But so those 2 things. So she was on fire, she got results, and she just started sharing with people. And then the second thing, she did not, she took ownership of her business. She didn't ask for permission. She just ran with it. And then the third thing, there was another point. I'm just touching on the points that I think have made her really successful. And then the third thing is she really tapped into her niche really quickly. And that is something that I think, you know, some people it takes a while to figure it out. Others not, you know, are just right there. But she has really developed this very, just really unique team, in that pretty much everyone that's on like her team and her downline has come out of challenge groups. It's really crazy. So it really got me thinking, and y'all all do awesome with this, but really just to like dig into our challenge groups. And I think that I for some reason have not been really good with getting coaches right out of challenge groups. Some, but for some reason so I don't know. That's something that I want to work on. You know, I want to work on, and maybe it's just not the right people, but I want to work on, you know, really digging into these challengers, and they also have to participate too. Like, I'll be honest, the people that I have in this 21-day group right now, none of them post, other than like maybe one post every now and then. So, but that's, I liked Sharon's idea of just, you know, putting more out there than just fitness and nutrition, you know, really like getting them to engage some. And so anyway, those are my thoughts. And I was really thinking about it yesterday. I was like, you know, because she's like 3-star in a year and a half. And I thought, you know, what is it that she did? Did she do anything special? And she truly, I mean, she did the 3 vital behaviors. That's really all she did. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with y'all. And did anyone have any thoughts on that or ideas about like our challenge groups and anything y'all want to say?
For right now, this morning, I really appreciated actually Julie's sharing of her comment that she made this morning. And I hope by the end of today, like, because it's a work day, that we get a little bit more feedback off of that. Because like things like that really help, I think, to, you know, I don't know, when you put your own questioning about yourself and you put things out there, it helps to bring that out in other people also. Because everybody has questions. Everybody questions about themselves. So if we put that out there, you know, and the more you do it, initially it's a little bit scary to do that because it's almost like, you know, I don't know why, but you know, why you don't share stuff like that, but it's important to do that. And even if it's not, and not just with challenge groups, with everybody, you know, you meet somebody and it's like, it's not taboo to talk about stuff like that. And it brings you closer to people. It helps with your communication, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording just because I'm going to send that part out.